In this segment, I will demonstrate product sourcing, how to find supplier sources manually. This is actually one video in a series I put together on product research for dropshipping and online arbitrage. So see the description of this video to find other videos that are in the series. And for one, just to recap something I discussed in the previous video, there are two main approaches to sourcing. One is marketplace based and the other is supplier based. So with marketplace based research, I'm going to actually start on the marketplace website. Now this video is not about any particular marketplace. This is general instruction for any marketplace. So I can start on eBay, I can start on Amazon, I can start on Etsy, I can really start anywhere. But basically the process is very similar. So the first thing I'd like to do is look at the main steps of sourcing, just so that we know the three major steps that we're actually following. The first one is to actually find products that we're then going to try to source, okay? And the way that we typically find products is that we're going to actually search for products. And I explained in another previous video, that there are two main types of searches we can do. Actually, there are four types of searches I looked at, but there are two main searches we can do, which is we can do a category search or a brand search. I'm going to start with a category search. And for instance, let's just say you were interested in selling chairs. Let's just say you were to type in the word chairs, and I know not everyone will be interested in selling this. It's just an example. It's just a keyword for me to work with in this particular demo, okay? So I'm going to type in chairs, and I do have a Chrome extension that is going to sort these, by the way. It's not necessary, but just want you to know that. And the thing is, you're going to get a wide variety of things because you're doing a very general category search, okay? Now I can scroll down and I can look at some different things. On eBay specifically, they do tell us how many have sold, which is helpful on eBay specifically. So for instance, I can see that this product, they've sold 154, or of that chair, or this chair, they've sold 30. I can also see where it's shipping from. So these are different things that may encourage me or discourage me from each particular product that I'm looking at here. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and open this one, 721 sold. I will just open the link in a new tab with right click, open link in new tab, because I want to look at the details of the actual product. And again, this is not an eBay instructional video, so I'm not going to go into the details of sales history or anything like that. I just want to source the product, okay? So what I'm going to do is highlight the title, search Google on the title. That is the most common way that we will try to source the product. And when I do that, I get all these different listings, and Google quite nicely does separate and provide some different links up here to show some different suppliers that are showing up, okay, potentially for this product. The images are mainly what are going to kind of guide you towards finding that same exact product, or at least a similar product, if that's okay to find something similar. All right, now I'm going to open this one in a new tab, which I think it would have opened in a new tab anyway off of Google, but just to make sure, I did do right click, open a new tab, and I'm going to look at it, okay, and see if it's even the same. It might not even be the same product, okay, but I can see I can compare prices of similar products as well. I see that's going for about $79.99 there on Walmart, and I see this product selling for about $159.99 on eBay, okay? So even if it's not the exact same product, it might still give me some ideas, but generally I want to try to find the same exact product. But what happens is when you do such a general category search, it's a little bit harder to pinpoint the products down to a particular supplier. So what I'm going to do, and I can find exact matches of some of these products, but it's just going to be a lot harder, okay, with the general category search. So what I'm going to look at instead, is a brand search. Okay, I'm going to look at doing an actual brand search, and the reason why we do this, as I explained in a previous video, is it's going to help us target a particular supplier who sells that particular brand. Okay, so for example, if your supplier you're trying to target is Walmart, and it doesn't have to be Walmart, but if it is Walmart, there's certain brands that Walmart sells or that they even own, or that is a private brand of Walmart. And when you search for that brand, it's going to just be that much easier to find a product from that particular supplier. So if you're really trying to narrow down a supplier, you may want to search for a brand. For instance, Mainstays is a brand that is sold specifically by Walmart. So I will type in the Mainstays brand name on eBay in this case, and I immediately will get Mainstays products. Are they going to be profitable? Some may be and some may not be. Something to keep in mind, products are not automatically going to be profitable just because you have found them, and it depends on the method you're using. Now I will kind of just grab one. Here's one that has sold 33 sold. I'm going to go ahead and open this in a new tab. Alright, and my focus here is really just on actually locating sources of the products right now. I'm not really getting much into the sales, I just want to source it. So here's the title, and I'm going to Google this title. This is the most common way. You can also try like an image search with Google, right? You can do like a Google Lens search image with Google or something like that also, right? But oftentimes, if it's got the brand name, you will see that the title search is enough. And so this does appear to be the same thing. 22 by 28 Mainstays rounded poster picture frame, home office. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open that one, which appears to be the link on Walmart. And so you can see immediately how much easier it is to find a source of a product when you search by brand as opposed to just like a very general category search, right? And so here I see the product $13.98. I want to make sure that everything is the same here. It does say size 22 by 28, so that's already selected. Okay, $13.98, and eBay we see it going for $19.25. Okay, so there is a price difference. Now as far as profit goes, that's really going to depend on the method you're using. So looking at the steps of the three major steps of sourcing, once you find the sources, the third thing is you want to try to calculate potential profit. But sometimes it isn't really necessary to go into a detailed profit calculation, because you can just think about the method you're using. Now, if you're drop shipping, what happens is that you're going to be using potentially Walmart Plus to get free shipping. This person's probably drop shipping using Walmart Plus to get free shipping, and so the price difference of $19 versus about approximately $14, that $5 difference is enough for them to get at least a small piece of profit, even after subtracting the selling fees from eBay. But if you were going to try to arbitrage this item at the same price, you probably won't profit. I would imagine you might not profit because you're buying it for $14 already, and then you're going to have to ship it yourself to the customer, and that in of itself, might cost more, greater than or equal to that same $5, depending on where the customer is located and where you're located. And so you probably won't profit because, remember, there are fees that you have to pay to the marketplace. Okay, so I discussed in the previous video about the parts of the profit calculation. You have the selling price, the marketplace, but then you have to think about the marketplace fees, the cost of the supplier, and then if you're doing arbitrage, you have to think about the shipping costs when you ship it to the actual customer. Okay, so right off the bat, without even doing a detailed profit calculation, I'm going to say that if I'm doing arbitrage, I'm not going to profit on this product selling it on eBay at this particular price. I would have to sell it at this price, and then I would have to also charge shipping. I would have to charge shipping as well. Okay, now it is possible the product might be selling on another marketplace at a higher price, and it might be profitable to sell it there. That's possible. Could, for instance, on Amazon, that's a possibility as well, or Etsy, or some other marketplace. But as far as this listing goes, comparing it to this supplier source, it is not profitable. So understand that profit is relative, comparing a particular supplier source to a particular listing, particular selling price on a particular listing. So profit really is very relative to the particular listings that you are looking at in that case. Okay, that's something that we have to keep in mind about profit, right? So this is how we just do kind of a estimation. So I would already say, could it be profitable drop shipping? Probably not. I would even say definitely not profitable arbitrage at this price, right? Okay, so that is really just the process of sourcing. This video is just, again, it's a general video, so I'm not getting into a lot of examples. If you want to see more examples and specific ways that I do product research and sourcing and all of that, also I use different tools such as Google Sheets I created to help do that. You can see the description of this video to see what other videos I may have, links I may have to other things that you can where you can learn those different processes. This video, again, is a part of product research for dropshipping and online arbitrage. See the description, as I said, for the videos. It's brought to you by myself, Mr. Mark, on today's actually June 7th, 2023. And if you want to contact me directly, you can do that. If not, I look forward to seeing you around on another video in this training.